Monday, August 18th. I'm Adam Walsh, and this is The Signal. Today on the show, folks, we are bringing you some Canada Games coverage next to the Athletes Village at Memorial University. We're going to talk to volunteers, we'll meet some athletes, also pulling some random folks walking by who are from right across Canada. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so coming at you live from St. John's. Let me paint the picture here. Let me see. I'm seeing some volunteers in orange. We've got some Team Alberta wearing some blue over there. Hey, Team Alberta, make some noise for the radio. How's it going? There we go. There we go. This is some Canada Games coverage. You need to do interviews in order to get a pin. Remember what I told you. Kim Keating is here, co-chair of the Canada Games. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, Adam. Glad to be here. Thanks.
All right. It's there's been a lot going on in the province. So to acknowledge, we've been going through wildfires. People have been evacuated. Also, there's Air Canada airplane issues, and yet, the games continue. They are here. What was week one like with you folks dealing with this, but also talking about some of the great stories and lifting up athletes from across the country for some of these stories of achievement?
Yeah, we had a great week one. We've had some tremendous competition, some very powerful stories coming out of sports, and I would say community spirit. Early in the week, last week, of course, we were faced with some challenges with regards to the wildfires. We were fortunate enough to have the community rally around us, obviously being very respectful and cognizant of the fact that we had a number of volunteers and staff impacted by the evacuation and alert zones. But the community really just rallied around us to try and continue as much as we could with the competitions, and we were able to relocate venues, with some restrictions in place, but we were fortunate enough to continue on with the games and have what I would say from a Canada Games perspective a very successful week one.
Yeah, it's, that pivot word that we used back in the pandemic is back in full force, and we saw a lot of that with last week, and some great stories coming. What were the highlights, and what kind of stood out to you, or what was a moment for you last week as you were taking it in?
I had several actually, but one I would say was the morning where we had to postpone some events in Paradise, in particular beach volleyball and lacrosse. And sailing, and we meet every morning with our mission staff who, are those representing the various provinces and territories. And we had a number of them stand up and say, give us the orange t-shirt, we're here for you, and we're willing to roll up our sleeves and help you with whatever you need to be done. I think that was it was a very proud Canadian moment in terms of, a lot of these folks have been through this before, and we just really felt the support of the country behind us. Yeah. And for me, it was a pretty moving moment. Yeah,
no, that is. The turnover was this weekend.
Yes, yesterday.
It's a lot. Yesterday. It was just yesterday. Give folks, again, an idea of what that takes for a Canada Games to have athletes come in, athletes come out. Also then with the whole Air Canada bit that's ongoing.
Yeah, so we had logistics. We were working all week with the Canada Games Council to deal with the Air Canada strike. We made a decision even before the official walkout that we would move those impacted on charter flights, so we did that. But was a huge heavy lift by the council with all the deviation requests. But yesterday you have one day to move out 2,600 athletes and bring another 2,500 athletes in. So that means getting everything out of the rooms in terms of linen, towels, bedding, cleaning the rooms, prepping for food. So it was a full day we had hundreds of volunteers here. We had a sea of orange, and I can tell you with hand on heart, the volunteers are the heartbeat of these games. It was just such a tremendous lift and spirit. There was singing, there was just such good energy, and I know that's what we do as Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. We roll up our sleeves and we support one another, but what I have seen this week goes above and beyond what I could have ever anticipated, being in this role.
We've got some swimmers we'll meet in a little bit who competed last week, but the boys were telling me that they were like, no, our rooms were good, our beds were made, and they were saying try to put in the effort as well, knowing everything that was going on. I was like, you know what, I mean, like that's it. It's part of that helpful bit from the athletes to the volunteers.
We
and everyone
had
else.
some athletes actually helping us from other teams come in and help us get the rooms, just help speed up the process a little bit. It was just tremendous. And the athletes yesterday, they were just loving the campus. The weather was great. They were just hanging out, playing, ball and whatnot while they were waiting for the rooms. It was a pretty crazy but very special and fun atmosphere.
So for this week, the look ahead now, what are you looking at? What are you thinking about?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the amazing baseball game that's going to happen tonight at St.
Tonight,
Pat's. The
yes.
first time female baseball in the Canada Summer Games, so super pumped for that. And we'll have Jada Lee there as well. And we have
Star of the last
Games, yeah. And we'll have artistic swimming this week as well. First time in the Summer Games, typically in the winter, and we'll get to showcase our fantastic Fortis Athletics Complex with athletics competitions this week as well. So another really, really exciting week. We've had, some people, some of the mission staff are the same, but a lot of new faces. All the athletes are new, and they're pretty excited to be here.
Yeah. Kim, thanks for taking time to stop in, say hi again on the show. I appreciate it. Thanks for the chat. Good luck now with everything for the rest of the week.
Thanks, Adam.
But if I know that if pivoting is needed, you folks are more than up for the task.
We're ready to go. I mean, we hope it doesn't. We were tracking Hurricane Erin for a little bit this week as well. We're hoping that's changed path.
I may have yelled at my computer screen when I saw just even the thought of that last week. So yeah.
Yeah. The one thing is we have a resilient team. So we hope we don't have to, but we'll deal with whatever comes our way.
You got folks in place. You've made plans, and you've got contingencies. And if you need new ones, well, guess what? We'll do that too.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Adam.
I see you, Kim. All right, folks, let's get some swimmers up here. I'm really curious about last week. You're listening to The Signal. Folks, it's live. It's Canada Games coverage just outside of the QE2 Library at Memorial University. All right, so let's hokey pokey with this microphone, boys. One at a time, introduce yourselves and tell me what your event was last week for swimming.
My name is Nathan Wilson. And
a little further in. There you go.
My name is Nathan Wilson, and last week I swam the 200 free, 400 free, 800 free, 3,000 free open water. I also swam 200 IM, 400 IM, and 50 back.
That's a lot of swimming.
That is a lot, yeah.
I mean, I know very little about swimming, but that was a lot of numbers.
That's a lot, yeah.
How are you feeling now?
Tired.
Yeah.
It was definitely a lot, 7 events.
Yeah.
But it was a great experience.
Yeah. How'd you do?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I made some B finals, so
Perfect.
top 16.
That's
I'm
excellent.
happy with that, yeah.
Excellent. All right, I'll come back to you now next.
Hi, my name is James Ryan, and last week I swam the 50-meter freestyle, the 50 and 100-meter butterfly, and the 50 and 100-meter backstroke.
How'd you feel about your performance?
Pretty good. Yeah. I went best times in about everything. I didn't place as high as I'd like to, but I still improved on almost everything.
Best times, can't complain too much about that.
Can't complain much about it.
I did the best I've ever done.
Yeah, so can't complain. Can't be upset with it.
How was the food?
The food was interesting. It was good. There was a lot of options. There was a lot of options. Yeah. I definitely ate a lot.
Okay.
But it was pretty. It was good. It was better than I was expecting. I will say that though. It was better than I was expecting.
I don't know where the bar was that you were starting with, but better than you were expecting. All right, we'll leave it there. Yeah. Excellent. All right. Next.
I'm Seamus Kavanagh-Penny, and I swam the 800, 1500, 200, and 400 meter freestyle.
And how were satisfied with the performance last week?
Yeah, I also got all best times in my swim.
Excellent. Well done. So well done to all three of you for swimming. Either of you jump in for this. What was the vibe like because you've been training and preparing for this, but then you show up, Canada Games in your hometown. What was the vibe like?
I mean, honestly, it was electric from the start.
Yeah.
Getting to walk out with the opening ceremony set the tone really well. We had the experience. We were very lucky. One of the flag bearers was a swimmer for Newfoundland, so all the swimmers were of the first Newfoundlanders to walk out, and that was really cool. That was almost like Nathan Luscombe, our flag bearer, said it was almost like an out-of-body experience. It really was amazing. Right. It was something really special, and from then on, it was just constant excitement. A lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's and it's a little early to almost ask this, but at this moment, what do you think is something? So that's one thing. What do you guys think is something that will stick with you from the games, from this experience?
I think that during these games, we've been training for so long for this, and getting here, meeting everybody, swimming as hard as we could. It was really. It's something to remember, right? We got here the first day and everybody just piles in and just starts pin training. everybody is friendly. There's always something to talk about.
Explain the pins to folks who don't know, because I had no idea coming into these games, and we've got a bag of like CBC Canada Games pins, and everyone walking by is like, "Do you have pins? Do you have pins?" Can you explain
Yes, so all the teams give their athletes and coaches pins. So we got 2 sets of our pins, and everybody gets pins. Everybody wants pins. The rare ones, none of it. The territories are rare. You also, there's some moving pins that move. Everybody wants those.
that seems pretty special.
But yeah, I ended up with a Yukon set, Alberta set, BC set. I got a few none of it pins. I have the Newfoundland set, so I got a good few.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Yeah.
And thoughts for the games? Like, what's a standout moment that you think that you're going to keep with it?
I got the chance to compete in the finals for the swimming,
Congratulations.
and I being up there, being able to have your name called on the podium, and having all your team cheering around you as you swimming is
That's massive.
I love. That was a great feeling.
Yeah, and you got that forever. Thank you for this. And hey, so when's the swimming done now for the season?
Yes, so normally we don't swim this far into the season.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of an even extended season for us.
Yeah.
But now we got a little while, we got a little bit of a break, and then come school year starts back up, we'll be back in the pool.
All right.
Training
Well, look,
again.
enjoy the break. Congrats on all the PBs and just showing up, being there for Newfoundland and Labrador. And thanks for coming for a chat a week after your competition time. So when you're done with it. So thanks, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, folks, let's look for our Let Us Wrinkle. We've got some folks who've been hanging out here that we've promised pins to if they speak on the radio, because that's just how we're doing things. Hi, Adam Walsh. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sam.
All right, tell us
from Team Ontario.
Team Ontario. Hey, what's your sport?
I do track and field, so I'm a decathlete.
Yeah.
So a little bit of everything. 10 events through the 2 days.
Decathlon.
Yes,
10
sir.
events. That is a lot of work. How much training do you do in the run? Like for the training in the lead up to this?
Yes.
Like what's a training day like for you?
So I usually will do 2 events per training session, 6 days a week.
Yeah.
So we like to group similar events together, such as the speed power events. So I might do a sprint workout with some long jump, or a blocking leg workout, which is like high jump and javelin together. And then I do a lower impact like shot put, and I'd mix that with an endurance workout to train for the 1500. It's a lot of long practices.
So how many calories do you take in a day?
Oh, minimum I need 3,000 if I want to maintain body weight. If I'm trying to gain muscle, I try to get over 3,500 every day.
So what would that be in eating terms then? Like how much are you eating?
Oh, wake up, gotta have, the oatmeal packets, have to have 2 of those.
Yeah.
As soon as I wake up, a banana, then I'll usually have a breakfast sandwich like bagel with bacon and egg. Get going through the day, have some lunch, which would be another sandwich. I'm a big snacker though. Maybe that's a bad thing. Whole lot of granola bars, whole lot of fruit, and then a big dinner, usually chicken with potatoes, just anything with carbs and protein. It's most important.
There you go. All right. When did you say you're competing? When's the event?
I start tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Oh, the nerves are here, but I'm so excited. I
Yeah.
mean, it's been a long season. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So just being here has me excited. Try not to put too much pressure on myself, just to enjoy the competition and do what I know I can do.
Soak it up.
Yes.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
I think if you want a pin, we've got one for you. If
Oh,
you don't
I
have
would
it
love
already.
one.
All right,
I
thank
would
you
love
very
one.
much.
Thank
Good luck. All right, we got a couple more people coming up. I think, Team Alberta is here. Here we go. Come on over, Alberta. All right, introduce yourselves, please.
Hey, I'm Malachi Muir. I'm a sprinter.
Sprinter?
Team Alberta.
Okay, excellent.
I'm Kimoya Edwards. I am a hurdler for Team Alberta.
All right, hurdler, sprinter, excellent. Where to in Alberta are you from, anyways?
From Edmonton.
Edmonton?
From Edmonton.
I'm from Lethbridge, Alberta.
Lethbridge.
Edmonton and
Yeah,
Lethbridge
Lethbridge.
representing. Excellent, excellent. When did you get into town?
We came on
You came in yesterday.
Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning?
Yeah.
How you feeling with the time difference? You're up, you feeling good today?
Well, I didn't sleep from the plane and from at all yesterday until the night, so I'm already
You're
adjusted.
good, yeah? You okay?
I'm okay. We had some good sleeps in the theater yesterday, so we caught little naps along the way.
So
Yeah.
when are you both competing? When is the...
We start tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I start the 100
Yeah.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
So I start tomorrow for the relay, and then Wednesday, and then Saturday if I make it to finals for the hurdles, or when I make it to finals.
There you go.
Yeah,
When you
I
make it to the
make it.
finals, I like it. Can you give folks an idea? What's the for either the hurdles or the 100 meter? What time? What time is the benchmark you're trying to break?
The time for me, I'd say I want to improve, right? So
Yeah.
I'm coming in 10:50. So
Yeah.
if I go under that, then that's all I need. I'm happy.
10 what?
10:50. So
10:50?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So 10, excellent.
And
Yeah.
for me, all season I've been hitting like the 14, and I got a 14 flat at nationals, so I'm trying to break that 14. It doesn't matter if it's 13.99. I would just want to break that 14.
All right, so that's so running. We're talking seconds.
Seconds,
so,
yeah,
exactly.
seconds, yeah.
Right, because like for me, it might take minutes, but for
Oh, yeah.
but for yourselves, yeah, under 14 seconds, under 11 seconds
Yeah.
for 100 meters.
You might
Yeah.
surprise yourself and break and get seconds. You never know.
You never know,
You
right?
never
I might get
know.
seconds if I try.
Exactly,
Right, and as long as I can take a
exactly.
time out halfway in between.
Yeah.
All right, so then what do you like if you're starting tomorrow? What does today look like? What do you like? I mean, you both seem fairly relaxed, I will say. But so what do you do to prepare for tomorrow, or is it just do what you're doing?
So we're going to the track for a bit, like warm up, get moving, and just make sure we get lots of rest.
Yeah.
A lot proper nutrition. Otherwise, just make sure we feel good going into the week.
Yeah, like do like a shakeout the day before, like
Yeah.
do like not too high intense, but like just a couple reps to get the legs like warm, and then having like a balanced meal, so some proteins and carbohydrates there. So tomorrow when we come, we can have that energy ready to go in the quick burst. And then I know for me, I compete like in the evening,
Yeah.
so the day off is just gonna be a lot of like mental, like just being like not being too tired, like laid in bed, just more getting active the night before, and then just telling myself you can do it, and then get in that zone. Yeah.
When it comes to the hurdles, like how often do you hit them? Because like every time I watch them, whether it's the game, like any type of games, I'm always like, wow. I mean, there's running, that's one thing, but jumping over things as you run, it's like seems harder.
It is because I'm like before I wouldn't hit it as much, but this year in indoor season I hit it really hard, and ever since then I've been like hitting it a little once every practice, but you usually hit it first to get the feeling of it, and then once you get that first hit, you kind of like get used to it.
Get into a
Because like
rhythm.
if you're hitting it, that means you're close to the hurdle, and you want to be as close to that hurdle as possible because it means you get over it faster. So if you're not hitting the hurdle and you're way too high, it takes more time to go down on the ground. That means you're wasting lots of time in the air. So the closer you are, the better. And if you hit it, that means that you're close enough. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. So
Yeah.
does it hurt to hit it though?
It does based on what you hit it, and it takes away time as well.
Yeah.
So you don't want to hit it, but you want to be close
As close
to
as
it.
possible.
Exactly.
I mean, you're going to have a clean run. You're going to make it to the finals. Like you said, I'm with you on this. I'm
It
with
hurts to hit it, but it's
okay.
fine. It's yeah.
And are you fast out of the gate or slow out of the gate?
Always come up fast
Fast out of the gate.
possible, right? You always get your speed from the start, and then whoever holds that speed is going to be the winner.
Right.
So get up to pretty much your top speed.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. All right. And we got pins for you both. We promised you pins. Arlette's going to hook you up with pins. Do you have them already?
She gave them a
You
hand.
gave them before the interview? Arlette?
She knew we were gonna stay because we're Alberta, so we're very
Of course.
loyal.
Well, I thank you both. Good luck with everything. Enjoy your time here. Good luck, and I hope you both achieve what you want to achieve.
All right,
Okay, thank you.
All
And
right.
Team Alberta.
All right, see you
Woo!
folks. Bye.
Go!
All right, we had some great Alberta voices there. We've got two other folks. Arlette Lazarenko's working fast and furiously, also giving out CBC swag to some of our athlete friends. Team BC, is it?
Yes.
Come on up to the microphone. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. All right, so introduce yourselves and tell us your sports.
My name is Ethan Moran, and I'm competing in athletics, so track and field.
Track and field, all right?
Yeah, I am David Uday. I'm also competing in track and field, and I do triple jump. So yeah.
All right. Oh, triple jump, wow.
Yeah.
So tell folks who may not know about the triple, I mean, everyone understands the concept of triple jump, but when you're done this, how far will you, typically do you jump?
Well, like really good athletes for like this competition, they would jump around 15 meters. I'd say like that's like a really good jump.
Yeah.
So like each phase would probably be around like the hop is usually like longer, so like 5 meters, a little bit more than that. Then
Yeah.
like the step is shorter, and then the jump phase is longer.
So what's your personal best going into this?
Oh well, I'm a younger athlete, so I'm actually 16. So my PB is only like 14.3.
Yeah.
But I was able to get to this competition, so I'm really grateful like to God for that. I'm
Yeah,
even
yeah.
here, yeah.
Yeah, and lots of room to grow. And you're
Yeah,
only
lots of room
16,
to
so
grow.
like loads of room.
Yeah.
Where are you from the BC?
I am from like Surrey, if you know where that is, but I'm
Yeah.
from the Lower Mainland, so like Vancouver area.
Yeah,
For those.
right
so,
on.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
I'm also from the Lower Mainland area, so Surrey. Yeah,
All right.
we're teammates.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
train together, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, cool. How does it feel to be on the other coast?
It feels good. Like it's definitely colder here, but I think I've been about like a day here. I've adjusted for sure.
Good.
Yeah.
The time zone, you okay?
Time zone, yeah, it's good. It was a really long day yesterday though.
Yeah, I used to go back and forth to BC a lot, and it's it's a bit of a time difference, so it
Yeah,
could take
it is.
and like the flights, was it 2 flights to get in?
One flight.
Oh.
We stopped in Winnipeg.
Okay.
Yeah, just for field, but yeah.
So only one stopover. That's pretty good.
Still pretty long.
Yeah, I've done milk runs before. So then, so when are you both starting tomorrow?
My first race, the preliminaries, is at 3:20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, I also have triple jump tomorrow on the Tuesday, and I think it's around sometime 6, like maybe 6:30. But yeah.
All right. So then, what's today going to be like? Shaking things out, getting used to checking out where you're going to be competing.
Yeah, today's just a shakeout practice. We're gonna go with the team at around like 2:30 to the track, just check out the facility, and yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
honestly the same thing. Just trying to get warmed up, do some approaches, make sure like the mark is right, so that tomorrow we're ready to go. Yeah.
So then, what was the feeling walking into the athletes' village? You know, you've been training for this, preparing for it, and you're here. You're right on the cusp, boys.
Yeah, just like walking in, like one of the youngest guys on the team, like me and David.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels good walking in. Lots of welcomes and cheers, and yeah, just excited to run.
All right.
Yeah, honestly, it was really cool just seeing like all the other provinces, like seeing like much older athletes too, but like knowing that I still belong here and I can compete with these guys. So I'm hoping to do that.
And I find like this type of a thing, it gives such a nice sense of country to have all the provinces and territories together competing. You're meeting folks from the prairies or out east, as you would say, in Ontario and Quebec, and then the East Coast here for the Atlantic provinces and the Maritimes. I enjoy, like we're talking to you guys now, we were talking to Alberta, I was talking to some folks from Quebec earlier. It is so nice seeing and talking to people from across the country. And what's it been like meeting other athletes? You enjoying it so far?
A bunch of the other athletes, they want to trade pins, want to trade gear.
Yeah.
And yeah, but talking to them is really nice. Like, you just get to know a bit about them, especially being from like all the way west. Yeah, you know what they say, West Coast, best coast. So.
I just call it the left-hand edge of Canada. So listen, good luck with this. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time here. And we got you hooked up with pins and stuff?
Yep.
Excellent.
Thank
you so much.
Our Lazarenko paying people off. Excellent. So good luck and thanks again.
Thanks so much.
Go Team BC.
All right, BC there representing. We've got someone else to come up. We're fast and furiously, so we'll probably skip the song Arlette and we'll just keep chugging through with folks. I think we're doing okay. Okay, introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Nathan Ryu. I from New Brunswick, and I do track and field.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So New Brunswick, when did you get in?
When I got in.
When did you arrive?
We arrived yesterday.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Not a long trip. Was it okay?
It was like 2 hours.
Yeah,
2 hours
so
on the
it's not
plane.
too
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, because we're just talking to BC then, so theirs is a little bit.
Yeah, a little longer. Yeah.
A little bit further.
Yeah.
So when are you competing?
Track and field sprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. Starts tomorrow. Yeah.
So how are we feeling about it?
Feeling good. We just did a warm up. I just did a warm up today.
Okay.
And,
How's the
feeling
track,
good.
by the way?
Track's it's newer,
Yeah.
so it's different from other tracks. So you just gotta get used to it. A new track's really good. It's fine. Yeah.
What's the difference in between like a newer track and like one that's
The
a little-
hardness, I would say. So like some tracks are softer, some tracks are harder.
Yeah.
So it's different for other, like if you take para, right? They have the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Harder track is better for para.
Right.
Right? Because they can like, they're not digging as much on the track. But for track and field with spikes, I mean, it's preference, I'd say. But both are great, really. Yeah.
Yeah. So what for track and field? What's like what times or people like what are you looking for an accomplishment here?
A good time.
Yeah.
Well, right now I have a 10:66 in the 100 meters, and
Okay.
I'm trying to go like 10:5. That's my main goal.
10:5.
10:5 something, yeah.
That
The
is-
New Brunswick record is 10:59, so
If
I
you
can
get 10,
that,
you
yeah.
could beat the New Brunswick record.
If I run well, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's my goal, yeah.
So what does it take to run well? Like, and because I know
It's
you can't
just-
have too big of a wind at your back,
Exactly,
right?
yeah. I mean, it's just running in the moment. It's just like the margin for error is so small. So like, everything has to be perfect. Your start, your acceleration, your top speed. You don't want to tense up. You want to stay relaxed. Everything goes into play. What you do before and after. It's just your mental game and just everything.
So that's why, like, when I watch the 100 meters and I watch sprinters, their face muscles are just kind of
Yeah,
going
that's
all
the
over
thing,
the place because they're
if you
just
tense up,
super
if you tense
relaxed.
up, your arm swing's gonna get shorter and your legs gonna get shorter because your legs follow your arm swings, right? So if you all tense up your arms, your legs are gonna tense up and you're not gonna do your full motion. So try to stay relaxed and just drive until the end, right?
When did you get into track and field?
A while ago. I
Yeah?
started when I was like 7 or 8.
So
Yeah.
were you fat? Were you like faster than the other kids?
Yeah, I was always a little faster. I mean,
Yeah.
I was really shorter when I was younger. I was
Yeah.
like 4 foot something, and then I just grew a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just tiny, and I was just running. I loved the sport, and I used to do speed skating also, so that
Cool.
helped. And I went for the other Canada Games in PEI.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, in 2023. Yeah.
What was that like?
It was good. It was
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more indoors, so like we were doing like we were just like playing some like game rooms and stuff indoors because it was winter. So and it was nice. It was really fun. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
it's cool to have one and the other, right? One the winter and now the summer to compete in both. I mean, that's pretty special.
Yeah.
With the summer feel to walking around here and saying hi to folks, how's it going meeting people?
It's good. It's really nice. Yeah. And like I said, the pins are really fun. Good way to introduce yourself and talk to other provinces.
Yeah, of course.
When you have pins, you just sit down, talk to people, and it's just socialize. So it's really fun. Yeah.
Did we get you a pin?
I have some pins. I can show them. Yeah.
Pins plural. We gave them more than one, Arlette? Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good collection.
They're pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
and that's more to come. That's day one, so I'll see if I can
describe,
get some more.
We'll put this video up on YouTube later. But describe you. So you held out. Describe what's in your hand and everything, and just.
It's in my hand.
And make some noise here for radio.
Like this.
That's radio magic right there, folks.
So I have just for the provinces. I mean, there's a lot more to just provinces. There's a photo online with all the pins, right? And there's provinces. Each province has their own, and there's a lot of sponsors that also have some pins. So those are harder to get. You gotta go personally go collect them. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for a walk downtown, see if I can ask the mall, and I'll see what I can get. And just trading is fun.
So did you have this last time, or did you learn this last time to be a veteran this time for this?
Last time for PI, I had a towel like this, and then I just start early, get a head start, and then just
collect
how
away.
Much you can get. And it's fun. Like I wouldn't sell this for any kind of money because it's just the experience, right?
No, this is your keepsake.
Exactly.
This
right?
is it.
So
this is what you have.
when this is done, I look at this and it reminds me of all the fun times that I had at the game. So it's really
Look,
nice.
I'll tell you, the last time the games were here was 1977. So I wasn't even alive yet, and I'm fairly old. There are still people with pins and keepsakes that they've kept all those
It's
years.
the memories. It's fun. It's really nice. Yeah.
All right. Hey, good luck. I hope you break that provincial record.
I'll try my best.
Yeah, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right,
I
see you
appreciate
now.
it. Thank you.
All right, folks. Adam Walsh. This is The Signal. We are live on location. We're bringing you a Canada Game Show. It's been quite the couple of weeks for this province, and we had game shows per land last week. We pushed them. We did our wildfire coverage, and today we thought, let's go with this Canada Game Show, and let's talk to some folks from across the country, and also let's talk to some athletes and volunteers about what is happening here. Florentina, how you doing? Salut, ça va?
Ça va. Yes, I'm doing fine. Really, really great.
Give us an introduction of yourself and your volunteering, if you could.
So I'm Florentina. I live in St. John's. It's been like 19 years now, and I like to volunteer a lot for sports, mainly to help the kids having the best of experience and to feel the vibe of games, any games. There's Canada Games here now, which is awesome, but also like Francophonie Games in Laval at the beginning of July, Acadian Games in New Brunswick, or even Killie Coast Games this week happening in Logie Bay, Outer Cove.
You're always busy.
I'm always busy.
And you were in the torch relay too, right?
Yes.
Well, tell me about your torch, because we've talked. You were on the show before around the torch relay. But just talk to me about, because you sent me pictures. You looked really happy, as you should, because it was huge. Tell me about when you carried that torch and your thoughts.
It was a great event. I was feeling like I made history for me. I did my own history. It was a really great event, and I felt like really proud and really excited to do it, and especially to share the moment with my colleagues, my family, the kids. My partner were running with me, holding the torch, and everybody cheering. It was an awesome feeling.
Non, c'est très spécial. Ça, c'est magnifique.
Merci.
So what are you doing every day at the games?
Now during the games, I volunteer at the Manfield House for last week was basketball, and then this week will be volleyball. So I'm at the Protocol Lounge, VIP services, but taking it all in, all the basketball games I can, and then speaking with hundreds of people and being part of the awesome team that's at the Manfield House. It's a lot of work, long hours, all the blur, starting at 6 a.m. to sometimes 10:30 p.m. Well, depending on the shift we have, but it's an awesome team to be part of.
So, how many people are you speaking to in the run of a day?
I would say at least 100, if not more, because people are coming and going, and coaches, athletes, referees, volunteers, also a lot of them, and it's really awesome. And yes, I got also in the pin trading fever. I didn't believe it like a year ago. No, but now it's like I want to pin.
So how many pins do you have?
I have maybe 40.
40 pins?
Yeah, still
Okay.
gathering them. I'm trying to exchange, but I don't have doubles, so it's like, okay, I'm giving to the kids some.
Yeah.
So it's really awesome experience, and to feel the vibe of the city. Like going downtown, going to Avalon Mall, here at the campus, it's so nice and so live. And this is, I think, it's also Newfoundland. We should showcase this every summer, not only this summer.
Yeah.
So it's really, really great.
So then how does it feel? Because the athletes are ambassadors as well, and the volunteers are ambassadors for Newfoundland and Labrador. What's it like with that responsibility or that feeling? Because I know you love it,
Yeah.
but just tell me more
Yeah,
about the
it's
feeling
it's
around it.
also a responsibility, but an honor, and our role as volunteer, I think it's be an ambassador of St. John's, of Newfoundland Labrador, to show people, to tell people about the beauty of our province and how great it is to live here, despite the challenges, the fires we had, or the hot summer we have this now, but to show them, to encourage them to discover a bit more, to stay longer, maybe to visit, or to come back in a quieter summer to really take all the province in.
And what do you think it means for these young people from across the country, right, coast to coast to coast, when they show up to something like this, or the last one in PEI, for their experience around who we are as a country, as Canada?
I think kids, the athletes will notice a difference. It will be for them also games to be remembered for all their lives. But it's different if they just seeing on the map where Newfoundland is. I think it's a really a good moment for them to look, and from BC to Newfoundland, across the country, to come here, and maybe it will be the only time in their lives. Hopefully they will come back and remember the good times and bring their own family later on to see the whales. Like the opening ceremony was a really great moment with the whale, like kind of splashing into the public there. It's so. The athletes, I think they will be touched by the beauty of Newfoundland, and they will hopefully want to come back to visit.
Yeah. Florentine, merci beaucoup pour ça.
Merci. Thank you.
Yeah, and bonne chance. Good luck with the rest of it. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, folks, you're listening to The Signal. I'm Adam Walsh. We're just outside of the QE2 Library here at Memorial University. We're talking about Canada Games coverage. We are meeting volunteers. We're meeting athletes from across the country. All right, we've got another. Let me as I turn around here. Whenever I see the orange jackets, I know it's folks who really are doing a lot to help out. Come on up to the microphone. Who's first?
Jerry.
All right, it's kind of like hokey pokey. You come in, you move out, you move in, you move out.
I'll go first.
All right, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Denise, and I've been working with the games for the last year and maybe a half.
Why'd you sign up with the games, Denise?
Just to be involved, have some fun, meet new people.
Yeah? And how's that going?
It's great.
Yeah?
We're having a lot of fun. I was lucky last week. I was at the yacht club, and I'm at volunteer services this week, so I get to meet a lot of the volunteers who are working with us.
Excellent, excellent. So volunteer, talking to folks, meeting people, yacht club last week. What would you say as you walk around, you meet athletes, you meet people with all this, what's the vibe been for folks?
It's been great.
Yeah.
People are excited, especially today with new athletes coming in. Last week we saw them come in, they were all stressed about the games, but by the end of the week they're having a lot of fun, meeting new people. Pin trading, of course, it's a big one as well.
Yeah, I've been learning all about pin trading. It's something I knew nothing about up until recently.
And most of us volunteers, we didn't get involved. We're like, we're not doing that, but after a few days, you're part of it as well.
Yeah, of course. Well, I can see how it would do that, and how electric it is, because you get to meet folks, you're trading and you're comparing, and it is so neat. Yeah. What's been a standout moment for you so far?
Oh, there's too many to mention, I think. I would say the sailing, working with the team out there, meeting the athletes, watching the races, and then seeing the medal ceremony at the end of the week.
Yeah. So for the medal ceremony, I'm sure there's a lot of feels for athletes and folks when you're watching people who are competing, and then those moments.
Yeah.
Of like, whether it's a personal best or folks taking the podiums, like what's it like kind of watching those athletes and how it feels for them?
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
It's a bit emotional, and then the excitement, and then you do see the disappointment on the ones who don't medal, but then kind of all goes away once the ceremony's over and they're all friends and they're all playing together and enjoying the games.
Yeah, taking the experience for what it is.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for this. Let's see, who's next?
I'll go next.
All right, give us a
Hi.
good introduction now of who you are and what you're doing.
My name is Bev, and I signed up last summer.
Yep.
And I started at the Volunteer Center in late October.
Yeah.
So I've had the pleasure of meeting most of the volunteers who've signed up. And first, the biggest job we did at first was interview for supervisor positions. So I must have interviewed probably 150 people, and so I got to know the characters and the personalities and why people signed up. I was kind of interested in, well, why did you sign up, and how do you feel like you can contribute to the games? Questions like that.
Yeah.
And at the end of it all, I could do the interviews without the questions in front of me, but I really enjoyed it. And I can tell you everyone the core values off by heart, but
Like not all of them, but give me an example of the core values.
Team, respect, sustainability, inclusiveness, equality. So it's kind of five core values that we adhere to and try to treat everyone with respect and find out why they volunteered and put them. And we tried to fit people into places that they would enjoy.
Yeah.
What their strengths were and what they would enjoy and what their if they had some disabilities, we tried to, or not disabilities, I guess, but some physical challenges or something like that. We would help put them in a place where we thought they would really enjoy the experience.
Totally, yeah. And we talk inclusion, we talk accessibility, and then looking to see where people would best fit for who they are and what they want to be doing and what they hope to get from the games, while also helping out as well, which is such a nice, I think, that full of everything for like the fulsome experience that someone can get from the games.
And that's what I got out of it too.
Yeah, so tell me now,
I got to meet people. I got to. I'm a retired nurse, so I got to still use my skills.
There you go.
In not medical skills, but or nursing skills, but interactional skills.
Yeah, of course. Because nurses have to be people.
Yes,
people.
Yes, people.
People. Does that make sense? What you said?
Yes,
I think it does.
Yeah. So it was a well. I felt like I was in a good place.
Yeah.
Doing what I was doing, so I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a good experience. I'm going to walk away with it feeling really good that I did it.
Yeah.
And still got another week to go.
Yes, like we're at the halfway point. Is there anything else you're looking forward to, or?
I do other volunteer things as well. So I'm looking forward to just getting back to my regular stuff.
Yeah.
And this has been very, very intense.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm glad it'll be done.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that it was an experience that I got to experience, got to do.
Well, thanks for coming on the show and chatting about your time.
You're
Cheers.
welcome.
All right, next up.
So hi, my name is Jerry Beresford. I'm a volunteer down at St. Pat's Ballpark.
All right, yeah.
So we have a big game tonight.
Yes, tell us about the game. It was mentioned earlier, but it cannot be mentioned enough. So tell us again.
So this is the first time that we've had women's baseball in the Canada Summer Games. And tonight at 7:30 at St. Pat's Ballpark, free admission. There's no ticketing. When I looked at my roster, there's no ticketing volunteers. So I think it's going to be pretty well on wheels tonight.
Yeah.
So we have Newfoundland Labrador playing British Columbia. The person who's going to throw out the first pitch, her name is Jada Lee. In 2021, she actually pitched for the men's team for Newfoundland Labrador.
Yeah. So,
and then she threw out first pitch in a Blue Jays game. So she's going to do it again tonight.
Yeah, so, and is that the ball that's in the Hall of Fame? There's something she said. Anyways, there's something she has and touched that has ended up, I think, in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it may well be. I don't know, but we're just going to be thrilled to have her tonight and just welcome women's baseball to the Summer Games.
It's very, very exciting. So at St. Pat's, what's the vibe then for these types I know we're waiting for the women's this evening, but like when it's a real great game down at St. Pat's, what's the feeling around it?
So we had a week of competition last week. British Columbia won the gold medal, Quebec the silver, and Saskatchewan the bronze. One of the big highlights for me last week was the team from PEI, 130,000 people, finished 4th overall.
Yeah.
It was just incredible to watch these young people compete. Every one of the athletes was so respectful. They just make you proud to be a Canadian.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
So, and for me, I volunteered at St. Pat's Ballpark in 1977. A very different experience now.
You sang and you
in the choir.
Yeah.
A very different experience now than back then. Yeah.
All right, hold on. So you sang in '77.
In the choir.
In the choir. What was that like?
It was awesome. I remember seeing the dignitaries, and I was starstruck. It was really exciting.
Yeah, because
it's a good memory. I remember it very distinctly. Like the balloons went up, and yeah.
Yeah, the OG Trudeau was there, right?
Yeah, Trudeau was there. I was like, oh, Trudeau.
So how did
Anna Campanola was there? I just remember that, and she was a minister with the Sports Canada.
It's quite the thing to be part of
I remember all that. Yeah.
two games. So volunteering this time and there in the choir last time.
Yeah.
All right. So then, what was it like first time volunteering at St. Pat's compared to this time?
So very different then. I mean, back in 1977, you just showed up, you got your jacket, you got a badge, and you drove on. It's not like this where we've been at it for a year. Both of these ladies are on the Volunteer Services Committee. We've been working for over a year trying to get the 5,000 volunteers trained and enlisted and accredited and then deployed. Yeah, it's an awesome experience.
I also like thinking about the fact that you have 5,000 volunteers for Newfoundland and Labrador who've gotten specific training on something like this, and then to think of what that can also mean for the future, for like getting perhaps the volunteer bug, continuing with it, and what it can mean for community.
So it's not just for Newfoundland and Labrador. Down at St. Pat's Ballpark in the last week, we had a young man from Quebec, and his brother came over from France.
Wow!
And they both volunteered at the ballpark. My back-to-back in the Volunteer Services Lounge there, he's from the Northwest Territories, and this is his 6th games.
Wow!
So it's just a great experience to be around these people. Yeah.
A very big contingency of new Canadians. A lot of new Canadians signed up.
Yeah. So a very big contingency of new Canadians, and then you get this foundational, right, early on, because you said new, right, new Canadians, experience for folks of what Canada can mean with people from across the country, all with the core values which we're hearing about, which you mentioned, experiencing it, watching young people perform, and then also being so great to one another, and then seeing volunteers. I mean, all of that together is quite the thing.
It's very, very exciting. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
All great.
All great stuff.
And I met these two people here.
And you meet great people.
Exactly.
So there you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck with the rest of it. And yes, folks, so you said free, right? My favorite word tonight, St. Pat's.
Free admission tonight. Come on down and
there
enjoy.
You go. Don't miss it, folks.
Exactly.
All right, good luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, folks, you're listening to Adam Walsh with this signal. Oh, come on. Oh, hey, how you doing? Come on over. All right, so I've been... see you guys. Andrew, get you to introduce yourself now.
My name's Andrew Connors. I've been covering the Canada Games with the Muse the last week.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. I was... we had a colleague of yours on the show last week talk about movies, and we were just talking about Canada Games coverage, and you mentioned your coverage. How long have you been with the Muse for?
Since last October, so it's been close to a year now.
Oh.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's pretty good. It's a lot of fun. I've been covering the sports with them. So in the Canada Games started up, it was pretty...
So what sports have you covered with the Canada Games so far?
I've been doing a lot of the swimming.
Yeah.
Newfoundland won a couple of medals, 3 medals in swimming. We did soccer a few days ago, covered the gold medal game.
Yeah.
The other night we were at men's baseball, covering the medal games for that too. And just going to a lot of events, taking some videos, doing some recaps on what's been going on.
It's pretty neat to be, I mean, it's great to be at a university paper and online publication such as the Muse, but then to have a Canada Games in your community
Yeah.
while you're there, and you get to cover it. I mean, that type of an experience. Have you had a chance to kind of think about just the fact that it's a pretty great thing to be doing right now, so early on for getting into journalism?
Yeah, and I'm interested in doing sports journalism, so I think I got pretty lucky just living here with the Canada Games coming here.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a great segue into learning more about sports journalism. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So then, what is it about sports journalism that really kind of pulls you in?
Well, I grew up playing a lot of sports. Wasn't very good at them, but
Yeah.
I like writing, and I think I'm a pretty good public speaker. So I thought, journalism was a good career for me potentially. And then I'm just interested in sports. Grew up playing them, so it was always something I was interested in.
And how's the filing working for the Muse? Because from what I follow, I see written articles. Then also it's you've got some really good Instagram presence. I'm assuming TikTok presence as well. I'm old, so I'm rarely on TikTok. But how are you filing? What are you doing for those stories then?
So I've been doing a lot of articles. I've also been doing a lot of videos on Instagram, TikTok, short, minute, 2 minute long clips.
So is it you talking, or are you also featuring athletes, or how?
We featured some athletes. So on the last day of swimming at the Yak Arena, we spoke to some Team NL swimmers and asked them about their experience swimming at home and in front of the crowd.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can keep doing that in the coming weeks.
So what sports are you covering this week?
I'm looking along to track and field.
Yeah.
We're going to the first ever women's baseball game tonight.
So tonight at St. Pat's,
So probably gonna do another video on that.
Sweet.
Just finding cool stories, cool athletes to talk to, and recapping what's going on.
And if people want to follow your work, where do they go? What do they look for?
The Muse YYT on Instagram is where I think our biggest presence is. So
Cool. Andrew Connors, thanks for coming by. I appreciate the update. I love talking to folks who are working for the Muse. So just getting up and started with journalism and all the great work you folks are doing. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Nice to meet you. Andrew Connors there. All right, let me see. We got some red T-shirts in front of us now. Team Ontario, and I think 2, 4, 5 folks. All right, let's do it one at a time, left to right, I guess. Move into a little bit of a hokey pokey around the mic. So say your name and where you're from and what you're competing in.
I'm Harrison Booth. I'm from Team Ontario, and I'm competing in men's track and field.
Excellent. When we say track and field, what are the specifics on that?
I'm a pole vaulter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then for pole vaulting, what's the PB you're trying to hit here?
I would say my PB that I'd be going for would be 4 meters 50 or higher. That would place me probably top 5 in the event. So
Cool.
That'd be good.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, next. Name and what town are you from or city?
Hi, my name is Nick and I'm from Toronto, Ontario.
Okay, so a city, I guess.
Yeah.
What are you competing in?
I'm competing in the 800 for track and field.
Yeah. What kind of a time are you looking for that?
I would love to run 149.
Yeah.
But I think coming top 3 would also be really fun.
Yeah. So what would it mean if you run 149? What does that put you compared to everyone else?
I think it would be top 3 or top 5 for sure.
Okay, right on. So you're looking at possibly the chance of medaling
That's
or
the
top
goal,
5.
yeah.
Okay, excellent. And when did you get in to town?
We got in Sunday? Yesterday.
So you feeling okay? Feeling good? Rested?
Yeah. Not too bad.
And when's the competition for you?
I run on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah,
so you
so
got
I still have a lot of time to kind of chill out.
All right. Well, nice to meet you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Next.
Hey, I'm Tanner.
Hey, Tanner. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm running the distance events on the track.
Okay. So what's a distance event on track?
1500 and 5K.
Okay. What kind of a 5K time are you hoping to get? This is something I know at least something
Not really
about.
like time, I feel like. It's more placement.
Okay, so what placement do you want?
As high up as I can get, I guess. I don't know. nothing specific, just looking to have fun and run hard.
So then, when you're training, if you're up, if you're doing a tempo run, what's your pace?
Oh, my tempos?
Yeah.
I'll probably go around 3:15.
3:15
per kilometer.
Per kilometer. So that,
Somewhere
folks, that's
around
3 minutes and 15 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, they're 3:15, 3:20 for tempo runs normally.
So where's this taking place here for the 5K in town?
Just on the track there.
Just on the track, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so how's the track feeling?
Track feels nice. It's nice and new, I think, right?
Yeah, it's brand new.
Yeah, so it feels good.
Excellent.
A little windy maybe, but.
Yeah, so the East Coast, it's the wind is a thing here.
Yeah,
so
it sure is.
I hope it's friendly to you for when you're racing.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck, Tanner. Thanks. Next.
Hi, my name's Owen.
Hi, Owen.
I'm running the 3,000 meter steeplechase here on the track as well.
Tell folks what a steeplechase is.
So steeplechase, it's a bit of a different event. It's 3,000 meters around the track, so about 7 or 8 laps. And the fun part about steeplechase is that there are these big hurdles, they're barriers, and there's 4 normal barriers on the track that you hurdle or step over, get over however you want, and then each lap you also have a water jump, which you step up onto the barrier and you jump into or over this little puddle of water. So
thanks for the description. Good luck with it.
Thank
because it's
you.
always the one, whenever the Olympics come around, I'm like, oh yeah, the steeplechase. It's always neat to watch. So it's, and I know people appreciate the explanation. So
definitely.
you feeling good? You feeling all
Yeah, I feel good. It's it's really fun. The steeplechase, it's not at every track meet you come to, so it's a pretty unique event. So it's really fun to race.
All right, well, good luck and
Thank
thanks. Next, last but not least.
My name's Dakota.
Yeah.
I'm also a distance guy, so I'm doing the 15 and the 5K as well.
There you go. And how are you feeling about it?
Pretty well. I mean, we're coming into the competition feeling good, nice and we've tapered a lot, rested.
What do you eat on race day?
Race day, normally I'll have a couple Eggo waffles.
Like regular or with chocolate chips in them?
No, the blueberry ones
Okay,
actually. The
there you
blueberry
go.
ones specifically with
all
a little bit of peanut butter.
Okay, excellent. I mean, that's the question everyone wanted me to ask today, so good luck with it. Thanks,
you.
Team Ontario. I appreciate you stopping by. You all got pins and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
good. Cheers. Good luck with everything. All right, the last 3 people I'm looking at over here to my left as we're really getting down there on time. Let's rapid fire introduce. Come on up to the microphone. It's all good. Tell us who you are.
I'm Millie James.
Yeah.
And I'm on Team NL.
Team NL?
Yes.
What are you playing?
We're playing soccer, all 3 of us.
Are you all Team NL soccer? Well, come up, say hi, and say hi to your folks too. Come say hi, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Addison Lee. Hi, I'm Autumn Clark.
And how are you feeling about this? You all, so soccer, is it done or is it happening now?
It's happening this week. We play our first game on Wednesday.
First game on Wednesday. How are we feeling about it?
Super excited.
Super excited. How are you feeling?
Awesome. It's really exciting to be hosting this year.
What's the training been like?
We've been training for a couple years as a team.
Yeah.
A lot of early morning practices, weekends, late nights.
Early morning practices, and it's all here. So
Yes.
are there nerves?
Anyone?
Definitely some, but it just means that you care. And I think we all care a lot.
Yeah. And you're meeting all the other athletes and trading pins and doing all that business?
Yeah.
And
Lots of trading pins.
Lots of trading pins. So I was about to ask you if you're into trading pins, and then I looked at the lanyards you're wearing, and it's all bedazzled with pins. What's the best pin?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I think it varies person to person.
You Okay. can't
go wrong with our set. With Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that
Newfoundland
looks-
set. Labrador.
That looks really good. And we got you the CBC ones. You're all hooked up. Did you get towels? Yeah, you got your towels.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Thank you.
All right, soccer players. Good luck with it. Thank you for waiting this out and coming on the show. I appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much.
All right, folks. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening to us. Some Summer Canada Games coverage. We'll be back tomorrow with Gardening Day with Michael Murray. And that's it for us here, just next to the Athletes Village, next to the QE2 Library at Memorial University. Cheers.